Jesus. Of course, it was the one time I wasn't freaking recording. Jumpman rolled up on Indy while she was working pains. God, I'm shaking. She shot down Cecil. Cecil knocked out one of the other Jumpmen. And then she just kept backing up until freaking Mary and Michael just held them up and backed up.
Happy. Alright, 23. I hit the van. Oh well.
Oh, beef. Does she have her glasses? Gosh, those sirens are loud. Oh, Delgado. Is this every unit on duty? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh my god. These sirens. Sirens are gonna kill me.
L.
I did that. If I'm feeling guilty, God, bro, I've been trying to get arrested for fucking. Y'all know that y'all let me go last time, and I said I did do that, and they said no, you didn't, and I said what?
That old man I was standing next to, was that him?
Oh well, we'll figure it out.
One's being carried down the stairs.
Alright, mind your head,
Yeah.
buddy.
All right, cool.
Shit, she's a snitch, bro. She's a snitch. You
Oh,
get
come
jumped
over
for
to this
real
side.
this time, bro.
Over
You
here.
guys jump everybody.
Alright, right here. Ma'am, right, ma'am. No. Right here.
Where the fuck are you going?
All the saliva I had for this week.
That,
Savor it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
They all ran at me, but he's the one that hit me.
All right. My recommendation is once I drive you back down to the beach, close the food truck.
Yeah, that's
Come
my
on, you're
plan.
good. You're good. Here, I'm gonna give you back your gun.
Okay.
You're probably gonna need it.
Yeah, I think I might just go home.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, get the van documented. Was that Park that picked up the old man for me? All right, Park. He's getting 2 times assault for the assault on a different person. That's the whole reason I was here. So if you can get him charged with that, I have his bat. I'll bring it over. All right, I'll go grab a doctor for you. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Doc. Beef, are you going to MRPD right after this?
Okay, so hello there. So you were kind of in the fray?
Yeah, I got hit with a baseball bat.
I see. So let me just double check. Let me see here. Anything major? Suppose I don't think anything major. I don't think. Okay, we're okay. Your shoulder's looking a bit dislocated. Is there anything pops that back into place?
Yeah, do what you need to do.
Indigo, real quick, did the old man hit you with the bat?
Yes, he did.
All right. Yeah, van's being
All
documented.
right. 1, 2.
Beef. That bat is evidence.
Okay. Okay. Feel better? Can you think you can move a bit better?
Thank you, Beef.
Oh my god.
It's good.
Yeah, it's not just it. There's no point in collecting blood in here, dude. This place is a soup.
I'm doing it. I'm
It's
doing
fucking
it.
soup.
I'm doing it. Because they always fighting in here.
Alrighty. Let me just get you back on your feet. You should be good to go.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And there we are.
Thanks, Leslie.
Do you guys want me to throw up a
Mhm.
report for the Jumpman stuff? Or is somebody already doing it?
Leslie, if you don't mind, can I ask a favor right quick?
Certainly. What's up?
I'm probably gonna hop on duty for a split second to grab a pair of my spare glasses and then kind of blip myself till I get back to my house. Just in case something goes bad again.
I'll drive
I
you there,
just
Indigo.
wanted to let you know.
Alrighty, no worries.
Thanks, I appreciate you.
Interesting. Does it come back to the Jumpmans? Because they drove past there.
I'm gonna grab a pair of spare glasses from my locker, but I'll be right back.
All right, no worries. Hey, Fern. No worries then. People with Jumpman 95s, do you guys have a report or do you want me to throw one up?
Okay, I'm all good.
All right, report's up. It's called Jumpman's Brawl at EMT. come on, Indigo. Do you have a vehicle down there?
I do, yeah, a motorbike.
Okay. I'll get you down there, and then you can do whatever you'd like.
Yeah, no worries.
My recommendation, they're going to be up in prison for a little bit, not for very long, so.
Yeah, I plan to shut stuff down and probably just go home for the evening.
Alright, fair enough.
It's glaucoma in the
Where's my...
ears.
Oh, I
Oh,
fucking
it's
parked
downstairs.
I'll go
It's
grab
okay.
Oh,
it.
it's that bitch we tried to jump. Fuck you. You and your stupid gun. We're gonna jump you next time. Just you wait. I'm gonna take that jacket off you.
Okay.
If you come at me again, I'll just defend
I
myself
want
again.
that jacket.
Hey, Holly.
Are we good to roll
Hey,
out then?
are you working at Eclipse today?
No, I just got jumped by the Jumpmans, so I'm getting medical treatment.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I can call you back in just a second, sorry.
I'm sorry, it's irresistible.
This isn't one of your movies, man.
I can make it
Ted 3, Roy. Ted 3. No, MRPD.
What car even is this?
This is a Buffalo.
Okay. I thought so. I've never seen one, but I've heard it talked about over radio a couple times.
It's just it's a D-badged Buffalo.
Gotcha.
It's an unmarked is basically it is because it doesn't have all the liveries and stuff.
Yeah, I get you.
It's just the car that I needed to use, and then I've responded to 4 other shootings after that, and I've just been stuck in it.
Holy. Is it still that Vago Spala stuff going on?
A lot of that, and also the Jumpmans.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stay in the area.
Alright, I'll
If
try to
some crazy
911
shit
if
starts
something
happening.
stupid
Yeah.
happens.
All right, I'll be right here in the area. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey.
Hey, I'm so sorry about that. What's going on?
No, it's okay. I was gonna say if you were working, if you could keep an eye out for somebody for me. But I mean, you could keep an eye out anyways. Do you remember Camden?
Blue hair, right?
Yeah. He's missing, and we're pretty sure his stalker got him.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do my best to keep an eye out, especially on medical reports and things like that.
Okay. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course, anytime.
Are you okay?
Worst thing is a dislocated shoulder and a busted lip. I'm okay. I downed 2 of them, actually, so I got more of them than they did of me, so.
Hell yeah. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
I always knew you were a badass, Indy.
Nope. Just scared
Yep.
shitless.
You know what? That is still valid. Okay.
Yep, I'm not a shooter, but
You know what? That's okay though.
yeah. But yeah, I'm probably gonna pack Haynes up in Lantern Light, cause they heard me tell the cops which one of them hit me, and now they're like, oh, she's a snitch, she's a blah blah blah. So I'm just gonna pack up and maybe go do some fishing for a while.
Okay.
Nondescript, super chill.
Yeah, fair enough.
Rest of my day, hopefully.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely keep an eye out for any reports on Camden, and I'll let y'all know as soon as I can.
Okay. Thanks, Indy. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Be safe, okay?
Yeah, y'all too. They'll jump
And if-
anybody. So.
Yeah. Well, there's 4 of us and we're all armed, so I dare them to try.
Well, air them out a little bit extra for me if they come crawling around, please.
Will do.
Thanks.
All right. If you need anything, just let us know, okay?
Will do. Appreciate y'all as
Alright.
always.
Always.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
I feel like going to a movie.
defended myself. I didn't kill that old man, I heard him talking. I didn't kill them. I didn't kill them. They're alive. They got medical. They're okay. I'm sore, but I'm okay. I will be okay. I will be okay. Guardian angel, huh? Maybe Joey wasn't too far off the mark. I deserve to still have a good day.
Come to my barbecue tomorrow.
Is Indy gonna be in disguise? I don't know if that means smart and yes, or she's confident enough now that she's not gonna. One is smart, two is confident. She's confident. I'm probably gonna have her go geocaching. I'll just say she, swapped out the shirt for a different gray one. Cause she kind of wanted to keep, she wants to keep the chain on. Today is the last day for this week's caches. Damn. Okay, so can't go geocaching, so we're going fishing. I'm gonna rent a boat, go out on the open water in Alamo Sea. Hmm. Just go fishing. I have an idea. Oh, a really stupid idea. And all I need is a phone. That's Indy's spare. Dude, there's not one. And the habaneros in the city. Frick. We're gonna start trying to get our plan together. I hope it doesn't backfire miserably on us. It's in the freaking surfer rat. Oh, I forgot. Hey.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just kind of riding around. What are you doing?
Are you alone?
Yeah.
You're alone. Why are you alone?
Just
vibing.
yeah, just vibing.
You okay? Seem aspirated or whatever the heck is called. I don't know.
Exasperated?
Agitated?
Agitated? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
alright.
Okay.
Just had a bit of a rough day before I even kind of rolled out of bed today, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. How about you? How's your day going?
Well, I woke up. Well, tell me I woke up like right at the same time was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
He told me almost he got pulled over by his like lieutenant or some shit, and he was mad because he was speeding hella bad. It was so funny. So he can't be a hypocrite.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it was wild. Yeah, because he got his new car that was like freaking 100 something. That shit was so fast.
Oh, jeez.
And he said he got it painted last night. Look, he gave him money for it to get it painted.
Oh, wow.
I know. And he's like, yeah, it's just a loan. I'll pay her back. I was like, no, don't pay her back.
He's a
Don't
cop.
pay
He
her
should
back.
have money to paint a car.
Oh no, he used all the money to buy the car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
So he was hella.
makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah. So then that's why I was like, nah, don't ask, to pay it back. Just she'll probably forget about it 100%. She's in love with you.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Just kidding. Probably not in love, but like,
But they're besties or whatever.
or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of funny. But yeah, that happened, and then no, I just came to see what Ray was doing. We're just dressing up fancy. If you want to dress up with us, have a little fancy day out.
I will probably do that later.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll shoot you a text when I get free with what I'm doing. Just
Oh, okay.
enjoying my pleasure cruising, you know?
Yeah. It's okay. All right, let me know when you wanna meet up or not,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Of course, no worries.
Okay, bye.
Bye. That kind of messes with my plan. That's actually huge. Don't tell me she went to sleep. me actually toggle on my freaking voice changer.
Okay, it's on. This picture's still open. Because that's where I was gonna send them. I'm not used to having a burner.
The person you are trying to reach is unavailable.
So I can just look. Because there's one she knows.
The person you are trying to reach is unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
Good evening, Miss Mary. I wanted to let you in on a little secret. Something where mine and your interests align. The purple-haired girl. The snitch. She enjoys frequenting Toledo, and I would rather have her out of it. If you want to catch that snitch, the little purple-haired girl, keep an eye out for pictures. The Polito Motel, Gay Bay Auto, and Go-Go's Diner. It's where our favorite little rat likes to run and hide. I'll be in touch.
see if it works. Do you need to ride anywhere?
Kinda. I was riding my bike and I fell off, and my bike is way up by Marina Drive. And
Oh,
I woke up
Jesus.
by the garage. Yeah.
If
you don't.
Yeah, hop in. I'll take you.
Thank you so much.
Just kind of ping where we're supposed to be heading.
Yeah, it's here. I have them there. Let me.
Oh, I see.
Should be. Yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I don't know how I sleptwalked that far.
Yeah, that's wild, but no worries. I got you.
I appreciate. I was gonna be running for a while. I was very disoriented.
Yeah, there's a murder kitty up this way too, so better safe than sorry.
There she is, just chilling.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Be safe.
Yeah, you too.
Why did they leave the band-aid on bicep? Why? Smells like fish. Is that new? Wait. I'm gonna ask Tex if that's new. Sigh. I just realized. Purple Haggard Snitch, they could potentially think she's talking about Etta. Etta Hawthorne. Edit is from Polito. It's purple-headed. Indy spawned in the water. We came back from that, pretty bad head pop. Nearly drowned, but we're okay. Got urban. Oh my god, what is that? God, that's ugly. Yeah, the Vapid Dominator. It's based on my favorite era of Mustangs. Indy wants a Dominator GT at some point, but if she could get like just a straight up Dominator, that would be pretty sick. While I'm fishing, I'm gonna fill out this PDM form. Oh, she's waiting on Jessica. Jess.
Hello, I just clocked off.
Okay.
Olivia just clocked on.
She's had weird timing these past couple days.
And yeah, her boyfriend's on duty.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Wow. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I invited her to come fishing with us.
Yeah, I'm down for her
Yeah.
to come fishing.
Yeah, she said her boyfriend's on duty, so
Of course.
she's ditching us for her boyfriend.
Was she still rolling around in a wheelchair?
Uh-huh, she's still in a wheelchair.
Good, because I was about to call her and scream at her if she wasn't.
You were, I told you where I was going and I invited you. Okay, push me down the stairs. She's bullying me with her wheelchair.
Yeah, you know, she was bitching at me yesterday about how she didn't want to be in a wheelchair even though she's in a half leg cast and a full leg cast.
My God.
Yeah. And then now she's having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, she is having a lot of fun with her wheelchair.
Yeah, so she needs to learn to not question my decisions. The little brat.
Hold on. How old was that again, Indy?
Hi, Pookie. I love you.
Oh my God. I'm hanging up.
No.
I'm hanging up.
Okay.
Indy,
Yes.
I got drugs.
What kind of drugs?
Oxy.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm not on. Well, I haven't taken them on duty. I'm only taking them at home.
Yeah, well, you had multiple bone breaks. Oxy's a pretty reasonable pain med for that.
Yeah, Ember was around and I said, Ember, can I have drugs?
Yeah, that's really fair, honestly, because the only thing I gave you yesterday was Ketorolac via IV, so... Well, it makes sense you need pain meds, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Right. I don't know what Alex is doing. Yeah, he's just kind of standing in the hallway.
Like a creeper.
Exactly like that.
Copy. So her boyfriend's a creeper. Got it?
Yep.
What?
Okay.
Have you not met Alex yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh.
I have met Alex.
Okay.
No, my car's the other way.
Well, we're not going that way right now.
What?
Yeah.
Is she
I'm
taking you
stealing
towards the patient parking?
Yes. No. Oh, no. She's trying to get up the curb. Okay, she dropped me. Okay. Now we're going up the curb. And in front of Eclipse again. I think she's gonna drop me down the stairs
what
again.
What are you guys doing?
I am fishing.
You are fishing.
Yeah.
Fishing for what?
And I would be fishing, but I'm here hanging out with another friend of mine who I invited to go fishing with us.
I wasn't invited in the first place.
I invited you.
Not in the first place.
What?
You weren't around when I invited Jess.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah-huh.
Yeah-huh.
Nuh-uh.
Were you around an hour ago?
Yeah.
No, you weren't. You weren't on duty.
I bet you
I
slept
can't
at
even
the
go
hospital
home.
last night.
I can't even go to my apartment because there's too many
Actually-
stairs.
That's true, actually.
I'm just climbing all over the wheelchair.
All on my wheelchair, dog. Look who decided to wake up. Okay. Alright, now I can go spend time with my friends.
Wow.
Wow.
I love that we're secondary.
Yeah.
Okay, I will let her... Indy. You know what? That's it.
Uh-huh. I'm shaking in my boots.
Oh my
Terrified
goodness.
even.
You hear the tone?
I'm gonna run away.
So
Okay,
long
he's
as you
running
don't go
away.
up a
There,
crane,
go,
it's fine.
go get your
He's
boyfriend.
running towards the crane. I can't go
swear to-
get him.
Well, I mean, I won't be there to do his surgery, so he might just be fucked.
I can't do it either.
Yeah, it'll be Hana. I'm assuming
Well, I
Hana's
trained
on duty.
Honda. Yeah.
Yeah, Hana's right
Hana
here.
could do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I might just take his brain and upload it into a vacuum cleaner, but I can do it.
There you go.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Let me see.
I mean, he can still work in medical because he could hold suction.
Very true.
I'm glad you liked that one.
Where's
Dyson
he?
or
Where's he
Hibachi?
going?
I don't know.
You need to go after your boyfriend.
You need
I don't
to wrangle your
chase. I
boyfriend.
don't chase.
Oh, okay.
I'm calling.
She
Oh.
doesn't chase.
Dink donk, that reminds me.
She's
as
not
a
here.
side note, no, it's for Hana if Hana's still
Oh, okay.
close to you.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm next to her.
Okay.
What?
Side note, I read up on one of your medical reports. I'm not mad. As a precursor, this is. Listen, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Just as a side note, Gemini are great. We typically can't use them for full bone replacements. I really recommend reading up on it. It's a very fascinating read. Where is it at? Hang on. Let me
Oh,
look
I
at
know
my
which one you're
MDW.
talking about.
Yeah.
Ron Rudder's Armor's Dust.
Yeah. It's all good. Sometimes full replacements work with the Gemini. Sometimes they'll reject if we use too much of it. I don't think I've ever told you that before, so that is a my bad situation. And like I said, I'm not mad. This is just a, hey, I noticed this. It took me some time to realize that as well. So, no big deal. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, this one was a very unique case.
Yeah.
There was nothing left.
Exactly. Typically, what I'll do, if I'm gonna full replace with Gemini, is kind of grind some of the dust up with some saline and bone cement, so that I can apply that to the Gemini to give it a base to grow on. Yeah, because the Gemini is great, but without that seed of that proper bone being in there, it's like having a freshly fertilized flower bed, but you're not putting any flowers in.
Yeah.
And like I said,
I
no
get
big
you.
deal. I should have told you this prior, and I'm the one who uses it the most, so that is kind of on me. Just as a
It's
note
okay.
for future surgeries. Or you can always use like titanium. I mean, like if you want to or whatever.
Yeah. But between everyone here, this guy, this old man, by the time the bones finally reject, I don't think he's going to be with us anymore.
You know what? That's fair. Honest. That's your medical opinion, and I would
Yep,
likely concur.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But yeah, that's all I
Okay.
wanted to say. It's no big deal. I just wanted to let you know. Yep.
No, that's good to know, though. Definitely
Yeah.
need to read a bit more with the Gemini stuff.
Typically, it's roughly. We can't use pieces without a supplement put in, like actual bone touching to it.
Oh
More
god,
than
she's talking
2
about bones again.
more than 2 inches on any diameter.
Yeah. It's interesting, though, Kelly. You should listen.
No.
True. Well, Kelly never uses Gemini implants because she's a stinker
No.
that likes to use bone cement.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
I just fix everything with bone cement, dog.
You should. I wonder what you would have done for this surgery, because there was nothing there. Like,
amputate it.
nothing. I mean, that would have been the only other thing to do. But that's like last.
Are you talking about
last
the one where
thing.
the bone
arm
was,
was
like
dust,
dust?
yeah.
I
Arm is
had one of
dust.
those cases, but it was their leg.
And what did
and
you
I
do to
did
their
use a
leg?
Gemini bone implant.
Oh my god, she's learning.
My goodness.
God.
I actually need
grows
to
up.
do
She's
like a
growing up so
symposium
fast.
on the freaking Gemini stuff.
If I will give you a class on cardio and I will sit for an ortho class.
You know what? I would be so down actually, because I would probably learn so much.
I would be so down as well.
I don't know
I
why
told
she's
Alex to come back
teeheeing.
up
I'm
the hill.
genuinely excited to learn.
Yeah, same.
I just
I'm
want
gonna
you
torture
to.
you.
I just want you all to see the coolness of a Libra eye implant.
Oh my
Oh, they are
Libra
cool.
prosthetic eye.
I've seen them.
Amazing.
They are pretty neat. Sterling has one. It's very cool.
Yeah, I did his surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a few of our EMS have them too.
Yeah, I think Abe has one.
Yeah.
I think Clunk has one. Maybe. I don't know.
Quonk is like almost all prosthetic at this point, bless him.
God bless his heart.
Okay.
What's your guys'
I go
plan?
fishing.
Okay, have fun. Tell me.
You
I
can
invited you.
come.
Okay, well now Alex is around though.
Okay, go be with your boyfriend or whatever. Me, honk shoe, me.
I think he might have died, actually.
Oh, well, rip bozo.
I told him to come back up the hill and he said, I'm gonna get stabbed in this alleyway, and I just hung up the phone.
Oh my god.
Okay, go check on him. What do you mean?
Well, he's down a hill.
You
If I
made-
kick my wheel, you know what? Good idea.
You made an old man climb up a hill that's in a CAM boot? You're insane.
Okay, I'm going fishing.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Boing.
Well,
Oh, I thought you were gonna hang up the phone, dog. That's
No.
my bad.
no, it took you off speaker.
Fair enough. Of course, it gets
course.
more lively as soon as you're like, I'm going 42.
Yep. Yep. As soon as I go 42, Olivia shows up.
Yeah, that's about the way the world works, ain't it?
Yeah.
Except for me, it's like as soon as I go 41, I get maybe 30 minutes, and then it's like, I'm here. Surprise, I need
know-
to talk to you about everything.
You know what's funny
Yeah.
is I got on duty. I saw your blip go to Pain Family Pasta
I can tell you exactly
and
what
tool
happened.
around a little bit, and then you went all the way back up to Sandy, and your blip disappeared. And I was like, oh, she's not on radio, so she's definitely going 42.
I can catch you up on what happened with that.
Yeah.
Because, as you know, that's not something I would normally do.
I know. Also, looking through reports, Ember put Sasha in ICU, or the report says ICU, but she didn't put Sasha in ICU. I don't know if Sasha is in ICU or not. And she did the reports while I was on duty, so they must have been reports that were stacking up.
Probably. Yeah, it looks like there's 4.
Yeah.
And they're all ICU or observation.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I would have just put Sasha in ICU, but I didn't know if she's actually in ICU or not.
right. She's the type to just be like, oh, I'm awake now, let me go. So.
Yeah. So just whenever you see Ember.
Yeah,
No biggie.
If it's still not updated by maybe in about 12 hours, I'll probably shoot her a text and be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Because I love Ember, but she is really bad about finishing her reports at home.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I do that sometimes too if I'm overwhelmed, but
Yeah, it's not a bad thing, but
yeah.
Sometimes you forget to do things.
Yep. Which I mean... Actually, that would be ugly for me to say, so I'm just going to refrain from saying it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I actually had something I meant to do today, and then my day got kind of derailed, and I forgot to do it.
It's okay.
It's not a big deal.
There's always tomorrow.
Yeah, I need it. I just need to have it done by Saturday. Early Saturday. I have the Gemini implant and everything printed for that jaw surgery Saturday. It should just be a matter of actually getting the patient in there and, taking care of it. Speaking of, oh no, I'm about to get looked at. There's a underglowed Segoy pulling in. I lost my fish. I'm so mad. I'm at the end of the pier, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me get my fishing stuff out of the deck.
You're all good. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now, Pookie. Can you make it all the way down
I need
here?
another cooler.
Oh, I have one. I'll get it out of
Okay.
the back of my truck for you. You can just have it.
Yeah. Because my other cooler is full of rotten fish, so I gotta go sell it.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm hanging up.
Okay. Surprise. Here. It's nearly new.
Nice.
Oh my god, Jess. Actually, that reminds me.
What?
No, I was just checking. I was gonna ask if you'd done the DNA on file thing like Dr. Q asked us to.
Hannah got it for me.
Yeah. I've not done mine yet.
I know. I was gonna do it, but I can't because I'm not on duty. Well, actually, I don't have a DNA swab kit.
That's the thing, I don't know that I want to do it.
You know, Dr. Q's orders.
I know. And I know, I get why. But also, like, eh.
Let me go put this vest up real quick.
Yeah, alright.
God,
Are you okay?
they just put that there. I'm fine.
Loose board?
Yeah. I
Gotcha.
should come up the stairs too.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Excited that I get to hang out with my best friend. You know,
Yeah.
finally.
I know, we've been seeing... I don't want to say less and less of each other, because we try to hang out. It's just not worked out for like a week.
Yeah.
Weekish. But How's was your day aside from it being kind of boring at the hospital?
It was okay.
Yeah. Better okay than terrible, I suppose.
Yeah, I punched a patient in the face.
Gasp. Which patient, and did they deserve it?
No. No, they just
Oh.
came in for some ice packs.
Oh, it was a spasm. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw a spider.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And then right before I was going to go off duty, I had a bout of narcolepsy.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
And then-
Fell asleep right here on this pier and woke up
Yeah.
in the water.
Oh.
That was fun. And not terrifying at all.
Yeah. And then when I woke up, you know, I think it might have been a dream. I'm not sure, but there was like nothing in my pocket.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's spooky.
So I decided to pass out again.
Mm.
And when I got back, everything was fine.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad dream to me.
Yeah, I couldn't even clock on. I was at the hospital. I couldn't even clock on duty.
Mm.
So I couldn't get out of where I was.
Gotcha.
It was in the break room. So yeah.
Duly noted.
I was scared
Yeah, yeah.
because I have a lot of important things in my pockets.
Yeah. Yep, I have like 2 trinket bags full of stuff that I would be very upset to lose.
Yeah. You know, the trinkets I could... Well, no. Because there's a lot of trinkets in there that are special. It's mostly, all of my keys to everything that I own. It would be very bad to
Yeah,
not
that
have.
too.
Oh, and I would have to go get duplicates of all of my IDs. All of my licenses.
Sorry, yeah, that would be a pain in the ass, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay's texting me. She says something feels weird with her little lung. So I told her to have Hana take a CT because it was punctured yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told her to get off of that crane, and then she didn't listen until she fell down.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah. I think the worst thing would be the keys, because... God. I have keys to so many things.
Yeah. You know how expensive it would be to replace all my keys?
Oh, I can't imagine. That's even with the freaking doctor discount, because that's $100
Yeah.
a key. Mine would be right at $2,000.
Oh, and then there's keys that I can't replace in there, too.
Yep, because they belong to somebody else.
Yep.
Yep. That's the majority of my keys. I could only replace, I think, like 8 of them myself, because I technically own 7 vehicles, even though one of them's split between me and Santi, and one of them I'm hopefully selling to Silver soon. But we'll see.
Mine would be 2,500.
Yeesh. Silver invited me to hang out with her and Ray and
Aw.
Tony and all them. Apparently they're doing a fancy dress day.
Oh, nice.
I told her I might, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much longer before I need to go to bed.
no, I've got about 30 minutes before I need to go to bed.
Yeah, that's the same.
And it's nothing against them. They're a little bit high energy for what I was feeling like today.
Oh, yeah.
And I also don't have anything fancy to wear aside from my court outfit, so...
Yeah, I saw you on duty, and I was like, okay, well, Indy's on duty, I can handle that. And then you left me like my dad did.
Jess.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I like saying that. Just to get people's reaction.
It is really funny, actually. You left me like my dad did. Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I did, huh?
That's okay.
Yeah, I was, I intended today to be a lantern light and pains day. And I did it for about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Then, you know, I told you the Jumpmans were around.
Mm-hmm.
Served 2 or 3 people. I was hanging out on top of the truck. They pile drive nearly into the food truck in a little rented fucking van.
Yes.
They pile out. I'm suspicious of them at first, but I didn't recognize any of them. Until one of them clambered out the back. And I recognized her face.
Ah.
After that, it was pretty quick. They were like, oh, we're hungry. Fucking feed us. Blah, blah, blah. And I asked, because I needed to know if they were armed or not. Because they said, oh, we keep, you know, we have tools for jumping. We don't keep money. I said, cool, do you have the tools for jumping right now? And all 4 of them pulled out a fucking baseball bat.
Oh, of course.
Yep. And I said, cool, I do too, and I pulled my gun.
Nice.
Still on top of the food truck. So I now know they're all armed.
Yeah.
Yep. So some old sleazy ass man I've never seen before is like, oh, let's have a family sidebar. Then I hear them start talking about how they're all going to rush a different side and just beat me.
Oh.
Yep, so I quickly pull out my phone, I start trying to text 911, I manage to get the 911 off as they rush me. So I jump off the food truck, pulling my gun, and I just start fucking blasting.
Nice.
I got two. Then I just kept backing up because the other two stopped and put their weapons away. I should have shot them too, but I didn't because I heard police sirens.
Yeah, no, you did the right thing.
So I just kept backing away. I had my gun trained on them. They picked up those two and they left. Jeff Jefferson pulled up right beside me, pointed his gun at me because I had my gun out. And I put it away. You know, I started saying, I'm sorry, I'm putting it away. And then he put me in cuffs, which I understand why.
Huh?
Took my statement, let me out of cuffs, and then took me to the hospital.
That's good.
Yep. So I was blipped for my safety until I could get home.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then, after I vomited a few times, I realized that they didn't deserve to end my day.
Yeah.
And I thought I would go fishing.
Hell yeah.
So I've been fishing.
Nice.
Yep.
Do you want to share the cooler?
Hmm?
You done fishing?
No, I still have... I still have space, I think.
No. Wait a minute. Did I just get a box?
Yeah, you did.
Oh my goodness.
Better
Hopefully
reel
it's
that
not
in.
empty. Hopefully it's not empty.
Maybe today it won't be empty.
It didn't fight me.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. What's in the box? Ooh.
Oh, what'd you get?
Got a box of materials.
Oh. That's like one of the best things you can fish up, actually.
Oh yeah. Now I have to run to my car. Because I have my pockets full of materials.
What kind of materials did you get?
Oh.
Oh. Jessica. Jess? Jess. Oh. I forget, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, what did you get?
35 scrap copper, 5 scrap rubber, 3 scrap silicone, 4 sand, 16 scrap plastic, and 30 scrap steel.
Okay, so you get a little bit of a lot of stuff. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Noted. Okay.
Basically, you've probably never done it.
Done what?
So if you if you get one of those delivery vans,
Mm.
I've done this before when I was a criminal. You get one of those
Yes.
delivery vans, they give you a bunch of boxes to deliver.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just go somewhere and you open up the boxes, they give you materials.
Yes.
Yeah,
Who knew?
I did.
Do you get an hourly pay for delivery as well?
I think so.
Interesting.
But see, once you open those boxes, you can't work for the delivery company for a week.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So
To prevent
they punish
fraud
you
like
for
that,
opening the
I
box.
guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they punish you for opening the boxes.
Duly noted.
Yeah. Let me throw these in the car.
Yeah, you're good. Watch out for the board right here. Don't trip.
Top step.
Hmm?
Top step just gets me every time.
I've noticed.
So what's up, Indy? You don't sound like Indy right now.
Hmm?
What's going on?
What do you mean I don't sound like me? My
Well, you
voice
sound
isn't
like...
robotic or anything, is it?
No.
Okay, I was hoping not.
You just sound like either extremely tired, extremely stressed, or just done with today.
It might be a mix of all three.
Okay.
I'm just sick of... I don't want to say getting caught with my pants down, but I can't think of a better saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
Because I don't... How do they find me every time?
Because you were in the directory.
I know.
Actually, I think every time you've been in the directory.
It's just frustrating that if they come around, I have to stop my life.
Nah.
That's what it feels like. If I'm on duty, I have to see them, because they're gonna come to the hospital one way or another. If I'm not on duty, if I want to work one of my other jobs, guess where my name needs to be? In the freaking directory.
Yeah. You know, just like when you warned me and when you said, no, don't be alone and all that stuff. Listen, they want to come after me, they can come after me. If I get a couple of them, I get a couple of them. If I don't get any of them, well, whatever. But I'm not going to stop my life just because of them. Wounds heal.
Yeah.
We have the best medical in the country.
I know. I know we do.
Yeah. I just refuse to stop my life for people like that. So I'm just keep doing what I do. And if shit happens, shit happens.
Yeah.
I just seem to always miss these people though. Because I'd take the fight back to them.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd probably have an easy time with them, honestly.
Yeah. Especially if they bring bats or something to a gunfight.
Yeah, it's... I mean, 4 people with bats against 1 person with a gun is still dangerous, though.
True. However, what happened when you shot 2 of them down? They turn tail and run, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Hang it. Sorry.
oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Hi, Indy. I just got finished with Dr. Kelly's CT.
Okay.
She, yeah, she's definitely got some damage and a lot of scarring on that left lung. I'm thinking that she's probably going to have like reduced lung function on that side after she's all healed and everything. But apart from that, everything looks good. It's all healing well.
Alrighty. sounds good. I appreciate you doing that for her.
No worries. Did you want me to put that note onto her medical report?
Yeah, I don't see what it could hurt, especially if she's gonna continue having those symptoms.
Mm-hmm. I also, while I was doing it, I asked if she had any allergies, specifically shellfish, because the CT dye has similar sort of ingredient to shellfish, so I had to use a different one so she wouldn't get sick.
Okay. Well, that's good.
But
Good looking out on that.
but we made it through. Made it through. She's all good.
Awesome.
And now she's pushing Alex down the stairs from the wheelchair. Alrighty.
Yeah, that tracks.
Tracks. Right, I'll
Alright.
make up that note, but she's all good.
Sounds good. I appreciate it, Hana. Thank you.
No worries. You have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
What?
Reduced lung function even after she's fully healed.
Why again?
Fell from the crane. Had nearly an entire rib forced into her left lung. Several different pieces, multiple perforations. I was able to patch it, but
Okay.
patches don't have the little... What converts CO2 to oxygen? My brain isn't wanting to tell me that right now.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember either.
Yeah, my brain keeps screaming bronchioles, 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 but that's not it. That's the actual freaking... Yes.
I'm dying.
No, you're not dying.
I am.
We're all dying, but you're not dying any faster than the rest of us.
Hannah told me that my lung was dying.
You're...
She didn't say that. I'm being
I
dramatic.
was about to say. We could hook you up with an oxygen cannula, if you think that would help.
I don't know. You're the respiratory therapist.
I'm not
You're my
the
primary care physician. You're my best friend.
I know.
I'm just kidding. Enjoy your time off duty. I'm being
No, I'm
dramatic. I'll
saying,
talk to you when
listen.
you get on duty.
Listen. If you start having those symptoms again, please let Hana hook you up with an oxygen cannula and some portable O2, okay? Your body's adjusting.
Okay.
It'll take time.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry, I don't mean to seem snippy or anything. It's just been a bit of a day.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay.
Do you need to talk?
Nah, I'm all good. I'm just enjoying some, It's not really seaside time, is it? Because this isn't really much of a sea anymore.
Best
Well, that depends on where you are.
Well, close to the Alamo Sea. You tracked me earlier. I'm still there. On the pier.
Aha. Alright.
Yep. It's really more lakeside time now, considering the size of this thing, but...
Yeah, it's gotten way smaller.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just enjoying some fishing.
Okay. Just ran over a local in my wheelchair. You know I can park my wheelchair in the downstairs.
That's kind of funny, actually.
I'm not gonna do it, but I'll let you have fun fishing. I hope you catch a lot of fishies.
Thank you, I'll try.
I would say eat them for dinner, but I think that is nasty. I don't like fish.
Yeah, you're allergic.
Yeah. Okay. I will talk to you later. I love you, Indy.
Love you too, Olivia. Talk to you
Bye
later.
bye.
Bye bye. I love her, but she's an idiot.
Yeah, sometimes.
Uh-huh. That was part of what I was trying to do when I got interrupted so rudely. That shift leads, chiefs, and Dr. Q meeting is supposed to be Saturday morning.
Okay.
And I need to draft up what I'm wanting to say. Because it's supposed... We were supposed to have it last week, but then that... Everybody in the city was having bouts of narcolepsy, so...
Mm-hmm.
So... It's supposed to be a Q touching base with the chiefs and the leads. And... You know about the Mercy V leads situation, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
No other chief has a problem, except her. Or at least not any that I've heard. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
No. The only problem I have is why is there only ever one chief that we can really go to?
Yeah, it's wild, ain't it? And that's where we were supposed to help. We're supposed to be liaisons for the chiefs. Because guess who people can talk to? They're fucking shift leads. Because we're there. And then people talk to us and they get mad. Or she gets mad. When we try to do the things we've been hired to do.
Oh, I lost that one.
Yeah. I've yapped your ear off about this before. I won't yap your ear off about it again. It's the same
You're
shit.
fine.
Same
You're
shit,
fine.
different day. So anyway, I need to figure out a way to say professionally, please let us do our fucking jobs, or get rid of the shift lead program. Pick one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it like that, but I would mean
The professional way I'm wanting to put it is pretty much the only definition we as shift leads were ever given were to be quote-unquote liaisons to the chiefs. We are trying to do that to the best of our ability. However, we keep getting yelled at by one chief in particular when we're attempting to do that. And we're not trying to overstep. But when our only job definition is be a liaison to the chiefs, where do we draw those lines? Because obviously we have different definitions. And now that we have shift lead reports, it's a little bit easier for us to be liaisons to the chiefs. Because we can just make a report and be like, here chiefs, this is what's happening, here's our plan to fix it.
Yeah.
Because right now, all the chiefs are fucking doing are reading our shift lead reports, giving their opinions on it, and 99% of the time their opinions on it are, yeah, your plan's good. Do it. With the exception of one fucking chief.
Yeah.
And I believe you know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
The same chief who said you should do that interview with a chief, a shift lead, or a senior doctor. Which, by the way, what the fuck's a senior doctor? You know who's a senior doctor? You are. Pretty much. So that's fucking stupid. And you might as well not do it with Chief, because guess what? They're not the ones training people right now. And they haven't been for about 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's when not Casper, Gemma did my interview. And then I didn't see him for a very long time. You know who
See,
trained me? Viv Pagasi and Jesse fucking Pierce.
yeah, Viv Pagasi trained, did my interview, and then trained me mostly, and then Jesse took over
Yep.
when she got trainer.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So in any case, the only issues with Mercy, but Mercy's the one we interact with the most, so it's causing fucking problems.
Yeah.
And Mercy's like, oh, you guys dogpile me, you guys dogpile me. It's because you're being a bitch.
Well, it's not only that. So
And she's also
when
contradicting our SOPs. Which,
yeah,
ooh.
and when you've got like you're doing shift lead reports, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you've got every single other chief saying, yeah, good plan, go for it. Then you've got that one chief that's like, nah, fam, that's not good.
Like, I think this should be delegated to a chief. Just then fucking do it.
Yeah, then
do it. You can override us and say, I would like to take the lead on this and I will do it. You are within your right to do that. You are our superior officers. No, superior officer's not the right word, but you know what I mean.
well, okay, so here's what needs to be brought up to Q.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am listening.
Basically, the shift leads are nothing right now. Because one chief wants to do everything when it comes to anything going wrong because they want the glory, and that's Mercy. Mercy wants to be the one that's like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, that's because of me.
It is so frustrating.
God, I'm getting into her psych stuff, and I don't like it.
Her psych stuff?
Yeah, I'm basically being a fucking therapist for Mercy, and I don't like it.
What do you mean? When did that start happening?
No, like...
Oh, you're psychoanalyzing her.
Yeah, psychoanalyzing her.
Gotcha.
I don't like it. Hurts my brain.
Well, I can give you a diagnosis that's I can do no wrong disease.
Yeah.
Which is not what you want in a fucking leadership position.
Well, it's not only I can do no wrong disease, it's also I want all the glory. I don't want anybody else to have it. Because I want Q to recognize me as the best.
I have... Again, this is ugly coming out of my mouth. And I know it is. I'm aware.
No. We're not on duty right now. So this is best friends Indy. And best friends Jess.
Yeah, it's not shift lead Fera and Dr.
Yeah,
Payne.
it's not shift lead and doctor. This is friends, best friends. So let it out.
I'm firmly of the opinion that if Mercy wasn't a psychological doctor, that she would not have been made a chief.
Oh, 100%.
And I don't know why they didn't just let Pagassi's seat sit empty and just freaking make her shift lead over psych. like they did for Olivia for the ERP program.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that would have been 100 times better than putting her in the top leadership position of the hospital aside from the fucking Surgeon General. Because she could have stayed fully in her lane like Mariana does with Saber. Do you ever see Mariana Cross treating a fucking patient?
I never see Mariana Cross, period.
Well, I'll put it this way. Mariana Cross doesn't treat patients. You know what she does? She goes in the Saber lab.
Oh.
Because she is the Saber shift lead. Now, granted, she does Saber interviews and all that kind of stuff. She works with Randall and Casper on Saber shit. Which is great. She's being useful to the department by specializing hella into that. Mercy would be useful to the department as the psychiatric shift lead.
Yeah, but what about serial healers?
She can still fucking do serial healers. It's an offshoot of Sama anyway, just like Saber is.
Yeah, but if she was only a shift lead, then she wouldn't have the power to start serial healers.
Wah. You know what
Because,
she
oh
could have
my
done
god, serial
is bought
healers is absolutely needed in this city.
You know what she could have done is bought a house like we did for the fucking Saber lab. Put it in there. She says that she really likes using the physical therapy stuff at serial healers, but also Madge.
Well, I'm convinced serial healers is Mercy's private practice, where she just treats everybody for anything
Potentially.
instead of going to the hospital.
Yeah, it's really easy to not be seen there.
Yeah, she can do things off the books while she's on the books. Because she could just say, oh, it's therapy. And then she's doing fucking surgery or some shit.
No, it would be really hard to do surgery up there without freaking... Because the interior's still closed for now. And they have one table up there that somebody can lay on, and it's like a morgue table. Which is basically just for if people pass out during their time there. Which, of course, now is what I was told by Mercy. And it's completely outside. So if someone did surgery there, they would be an idiot because you're basically guaranteeing your patient's gonna have sepsis.
You don't think she's treated gunshot wounds and shit there?
I hope not, because that would be against our SOPs.
Yep. She doesn't care about SLPs, that's proven.
Yeah, I know. It would be nice if you could just hire a PI to just watch over what she actually does there. Because it would be easy enough to watch. It's surrounded by hills. You just need to get one good position. And be patient.
Yep. Oh, have you ever noticed also that if you're on duty and Mercy's on duty, and like she's actually at the hospital,
Yeah.
if somebody high up in the government comes in, she rushes to do it.
Yeah.
She will treat that person in a heartbeat.
And then
The rest
anybody
of
else she
them?
lets walk right past.
Yep.
Don't worry, I know. She also
She's like-
never sits and talks with any of us because she gets to go sit out front in the sunshine.
Yep.
While the rest of us are treating patients in the back.
I still don't think she knows who I am.
I don't think she does either. Honestly.
She did respond to my text, one of my texts though.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. It's when I asked her what report I needed to, or who I needed to share the report that I was forced to write.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah.
something that would reflect directly back on her if it didn't get done? Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm shocked.
Weird.
Can you tell? Can you see it
God,
in
I
my
could
face?
so be a psych doctor, but I don't want to.
No, I would... I don't know how Ember and Patrick do it, because psych's not something I want to touch with a 10-foot pole. Which is why I'm perfectly willing to let Mercy go and do her own little psych thing. Without the leadership position. Where everything she does falls back on everybody else, and she refuses to be in accordance with any rules. It doesn't matter. We could talk about Mercy till her lips fucking turn blue. She's not gonna change.
No. What's really wild to me is that we can't, us normal doctors, can't access any psych reports.
Yep. No, people are gonna spill tea on our patients. Cool, find out who it is. Write them up. Because that's a breach of patient confidentiality. And if that information is later used against that person, you could technically have a case for potential accomplice.
Yeah. Like if somebody comes in and is like, "Hey doc, I think my meds are fucking with me." And you look at their meds and you're like, "What? Why? What?"
Yeah, why are you on these meds?
Mercy gave them to me or some shit, you know, or Ember or one of the psych doctors.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, well, I'm sorry I can't do anything for you because I don't know why you're getting these.
Yep.
Or what. So you're just gonna have to talk to one of the psych doctors.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're not around right now.
No. And there's only like 3 of them.
Yeah.
That's like if someone needs PT and I'm not around. I guess you're fucked, buddy.
See, everybody's going for fucking prosthetics, so there's a lot of us.
Yeah, everybody's going for freaking prosthetics and then you can never get your surgeries in.
I know.
So I don't know, we could have people covering late shift 2 into shift 3.
Oh, come to think of it, I think Gemma needs a shift lead.
Yeah, it'd be nice,
A lead
wouldn't
of prosthetics.
Yeah, to coordinate surgeries?
Yeah.
That seem to be needing done at least like once a week?
Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
I think I could be that person.
true.
But you know what? You know what would end up happening?
Oh, do tell.
They would be like, well, Mercy and Gemma and them would probably be like, oh, well, Ember's getting her prosthetics, and she's already a shift lead, so there you go.
Yeah, probably. Probably?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I have nothing against Ember, but yeah, that's probably what they would say. Which is great, because Ember can't get any of her surgeries done either, at least from what she told me.
Nope.
So it's great that there's nobody in Randall's time zone that wants the fucking cert. He has 2 people in our time zone, and then he's like, I'm just not gonna...
I mean, honestly, having to do a practice surgery on a cadaver for each thing. So for a leg, or an arm, and an eye, and then having to do a real life surgery on both of those things kind of sucks.
It should be partial at least. Like if you do
Because
your practice and then a real life eye one, you should be cleared to do eyes. And then same for the arm and the leg.
oh yeah, that would work.
Which honestly, the arm and the leg, the only difference is arterial positions and musculature. So doing one real life one
Well,
of those and then both cadavers, I would think would be sufficient.
no, it's also how it attaches and what to do, like, because the eye, we insert a scaffolding into the eye socket that we attach. We basically attach glucose generators. It feeds off it powers the eye with the glucose in the body.
Yep.
And the eye, the scaffolding is magnetic, and the eye is also magnetic. It's just kind of opposite.
One's positive,
So
one's negative, and they
yeah,
repel each other slightly.
yeah. So when you put the eye into the scaffolding, it basically sucks it out of your hand and holds it in like a magnetic field.
That is
So
sick.
the eye is free floating.
Cool.
Which is fucking awesome. See, and the arm attaches to the socket. There's some other shit, but
Yeah, the prosthesis cert is cool.
I think I have space for 7 more fish.
I just finished up my crate, so I'm just chilling.
Okay.
But yeah. My intention was to write up basically something I can practice saying. Which basically boils down to, I think everybody has a different definition of what shift leads are supposed to do. So it would be great if we could iron that out while everybody's present.
Yeah.
Just to prevent any further conflicts. Because what the queen says goes. And Mercy can like it or lump it. She listens to nobody else, but she does listen to Q. So if Q tells her politely to shut the fuck up and let us do our job, then hopefully she'll shut the fuck up and let us do our job.
Yes, because the queen is the one that hired her back as a chief.
The fact you can plead down from murder to voluntary manslaughter is surprising.
Yeah.
And then get your weapons license reinstated.
The fact that you can shoot someone or a few people in self-defense and then walk over and one tap each of them in the head after they're already down and still get your federal job back and pled down to voluntary manslaughter is wild to me.
Mm-hmm.
You can go over and warlord somebody
Yeah. That's
and then
like
get your job back.
that's like if today, instead of backing up and just holding my gun up, I one-tapped all 4 of those fucking jumpmen.
Yep.
I was like, oh, I was just making sure they didn't get up. They've come and they've hunted me. At least this makes like the 4th fucking time.
Yep.
I was just defending myself, Jeff Jefferson. Yeah, right, you're going into fucking jail with the Jumpman. Congrats, you're about to get your ass beat for the next 45 minutes. 45 months.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cooked. Look over me. Yeah, that make fucking sense. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Oh, officer, they've been hunting me. Okay, tough shit. You still did what you did. Your actions have consequences, or they're supposed to.
Yeah, but they don't for
No,
certain people.
they really don't. What's crazy about... I need to keep my mouth shut on that. Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because I was about to pop off and be like, oh, if I was a chief... But that does not matter because I will not be a chief. Because there are no chief seats available.
Yep.
So all I was about to say was basically my treatment of my fellow doctors and patients would not change with a change in title.
Nope.
Which I think has been proven by the fact that my treatment of my fellow doctors and patients hasn't changed since I've become a shift lead. The only thing now that I have to do is listen to Olivia talk in her fucking meetings, and she talks for too long. And she starts trying to talk about stuff that doesn't matter. I'm like, cool, I'm going back down to the ER. Talk to me down there.
Yeah.
If you're not going to talk about shift lead shit. Because guess what? It's not fair for us to be up here shooting the shit if we've got 1 or 2 other doctors trying to hold down the entire fucking ER.
It's okay.
I know,
We hold it down.
I know y'all do. I trust y'all. But that doesn't mean I want y'all to carry the brunt of the work.
Yeah. I'm also sorry about the other day.
No, you were stressed, and I could tell. I'm not mad at you about that. Not in the slightest. It also didn't help you got that crazy-ass surgery, and then we're, like, in surgery for, like, an hour.
Mm-hmm. Sargon, by the way.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? He was on duty yesterday.
Damn.
Yeah.
You covered pretty quick.
Yeah. It was fucking wild. He still looked really wobbly on his feet, but, you know, I can't tell him to go off duty. Not my circus,
exactly.
not my monkey.
Exactly. Well, I hope he's at least feeling better.
I think if he's able to do his job, he must at least be feeling a little bit better.
Anybody ask him what happened?
I don't know. I know I did.
Yeah, at the point I had talked to you, I had been trying to go off duty for like probably at least an hour.
Jesus. People just kept coming in, or like what was going on?
Shit just kept happening.
Oh. You know, you can employ the old tried and true method. Just yell, "Emergency 1042, run away and leave." I've not done that before, but I've had to keep that in my back pocket once or twice.
Yeah. Yeah, it just, yeah, it just rubbed me the wrong way when, you know, I'm doing shit and then all of a sudden, like, you know, I see Olivia come on duty and I'm like, cool, I have some help.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be on the roof. Okay.
Yep.
I don't have any help. Cool.
Nope.
And then I see Ember come on duty.
Oh, I see.
And oh, gotta go to the roof. Still have no help. Cool. And then you call me and I'm like, I knew this was coming.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I was not aware of the came on duty and then just went straight to the roof thing.
Yep. Yeah, it didn't help. Just went straight to the roof to have a meeting.
Cool.
And yeah, I don't know. So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way and I was like, okay, cool. Well,
yeah, I can see more than ample reason why you would be irritated by that.
yeah.
And I don't blame you.
Yeah, because I knew the only reason you came on duty was to go to the meeting.
Actually, no, I found somebody dead in the middle of the
Oh.
road.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, never mind.
And I tried to call 911 before I clocked on duty. And they said, no EMS are available. And I was like, cool, is a PD unit available? No EMS are available. Bye. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but I figured, like as soon as I saw Olivia come on duty, I was like, great. Okay, this is about Ashley. Which I had already talked to Ashley, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody been like, look, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Which, as an instructor, I should be doing.
Yep.
Like, hey, you can't do that.
Yep.
You can't do this. You can't do that.
Hmm.
I don't think it needed to be elevated to 3 shift leads.
Yeah, that was a... What was that talk about? It actually wasn't about Ashley, now that I recall.
Oh, was it not?
Chloe's wanting to be an instructor. She was asking mine and Ember's thoughts on that, which could have been a text message.
Gotcha.
Yep. So no, it was worse.
Yeah.
I love OK, but she wants to powwow for everything. Everything.
So that's why we walk past patients and don't help our doctors out, is to talk about someone who wants to be an instructor with
Apparently.
2 other shift leads. Got it?
Apparently.
Uh,
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love Olivia. There's things she and I do very differently.
yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I talked to Ashley. I said, look, you can't do this shit.
Yep. Simple enough. Ashley talked to me the other day, and she was like, you know, I have people in the PD that are like guilt tripping me to come back and all this kind of stuff, and I said, cool, do you want to go back? I wasn't like fishing to see anything, I genuinely was just asking.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, I want to at least finish my residency program, and I want to at least spend time as a full doctor for like the same equal amounts of time as I was in my residency program.
Yeah.
So if it takes 2 weeks for the residency program, I want to spend 2 weeks as a full doctor before I decide if I want to go back or not.
Yeah.
And I said,
I mean, that's fair.
That's fair. I told her my advice was to at least, at a bare minimum, finish the residency program and do like 5 or 6 shifts as a full doctor.
Yeah.
That way she can just be hired back on as a doctor with like a little rust knocking off period. If she, you know, decides to quit the PD and stay with Sama.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'd say stick with it for a month. That's me.
Yep.
Because like once you get past that month, you can get like certifications.
Yeah, you
Which,
can kind
well,
of embed yourself better.
I guess we just ignore the 30-day fucking thing and just get people
Oh, yeah.
certifications. So yeah.
No, listen. I texted Mariana personally about that, and I was like, look, she's only been promoted like a week. She shouldn't even have put in an application. And she said, well, we are going to do a trial period for her because we're low on techs.
Are
Girl, no, we're not. Every request that gets put through, we handle usually within 24 hours. A lot of times less. So no, we're not low on techs.
I know if I can't get to it, because you know you and I are usually the last two with Saber that are around.
Yep.
I know that if we can't get to it, like a couple hours later, Mariana's gonna get to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
if Ember doesn't get it before us, yes, if Ember doesn't get it before us, then one of us two gets it, and if one of us two doesn't get it, Mariana gets it. We have everything except from like noon our time to 4 p.m. our time covered.
Yeah, we have plenty. And
we
you know what?
Fine.
If all of us don't get to it, guess what? We've got Gemma and Casper that could get it.
The 2 chiefs that could, you know, clock on duty and do something.
Yeah.
But oh my god, no.
Oh yeah, no. I actually saw Casper this weekend. I worked with Casper.
I'm shocked.
I know. Me too.
Cool. Come around more than once a month and I will be surprised. Which apparently there's drama about someone trying to steal the saber pigs now and all that kind of bullshit, so...
Yeah, Georgia Goodman.
Yep.
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 Okay, I'm gonna start heading to my car.
Fair enough.
Because I need to go to bed.
Okay.
Very soon.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm probably gonna grab some food from the burger shop and then I'm probably just gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. We can make a burger shot trip.
Yum.
Yay.
I actually know how to cook on the stuff back there if you want it slightly cheaper.
I don't mind, actually.
Okay.
I'll pay exorbitant amounts.
Literally twice as much.
Yeah.
Jessica, honey, this is flat sand. It's flat sand.
I'm tired.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. get waxed.
What?
I just realized how bad that sounds out of context, and I apologize. Wow, it's so shiny.
Wow,
So
it's
pretty.
so shiny.
Wow, you wouldn't think we live in a sandy. Eh.
Yeah, it's so shiny. Thank you, Dr. Indigo Fera, for shining my vehicle. It looks so pretty. What? That's wild.
The temptation to be out of pocket is immense.
Okay, I'm going burger
Immense.
shot.
Yeah. Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
I just wanted something quick, okay?
Silver likes chimkin nuggets.
Chimkin nugget.
Chimkin nuggets. She's not been sleeping at our house anymore.
Oh yeah? You sleeping at Delika's?
Yep.
Well.
I might kill him.
What? What?
Nothing, I'm cooked. I didn't say anything.
Huh?
Don't worry about it, Smile.
Huh?
If he comes in to get an autopsy and he's poisoned really well, don't worry about it.
So is that
Yes.
kind of like me saying, you know what? I'm not gonna say it.
What do you mean? Just say it. Why not?
There's somebody I feel the same about.
Gasp. Oh no. Hoomst.
Maybe next time she comes on duty, she'll find out.
You'll never fucking believe what OK just texted me.
What? Did she
Please-
jump off another
Please
crane?
take one guess. I guess the crane is your one guess. 5 words. What do you have on?
Okay.
And then she followed up with, I'm wearing a onesie. Smiley face. I'm going to scream.
I am going to go to bed.
What is my life? Jessica?
I don't know.
I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
I don't want to do it no more. I just
You don't wanna do
wanna
what no more?
have my really easy life back when I was a normal doctor and occasionally worked PDM and we just had the food truck outside and you know, life was good. Life
Yeah.
was simple.
Yeah. You know, you could have turned down the position.
Yeah, I could have.
I'm glad you didn't.
I probably should have.
No, I'm glad you didn't.
Oh yeah, why? Why, Dr. Payne? Why should I not have turned down that position?
Because now I actually have somebody that I can voice my concerns to, and I know it will actually be handled or at least passed up if they're valid.
Ah, don't make me cry.
Because I don't see Ember enough and I don't see Olivia enough. And I'm just not like that with them.
I appreciate it, Jess.
Of course.
And I know I complain a lot, so I'm sorry that falls on your ears more than most.
Oh, you're fine. I will always listen.
I know. And I appreciate it.
And sometimes I offer advice, but mostly just listen.
I know. Alright, well, I won't keep you from bed any
Okay.
longer. I hope you rest well.
Yeah, I hope
Oh,
you sleep well too.
Also, there was a post from the official PDM account on Twinsta.
Yeah, I saw that.
You gonna fill it out?
I don't know.
I'm thinking about it. I really wouldn't mind a Vapid Dominator and all that cool shit, you know.
Yeah, true.